Right then, so race 1, we have the touring car Blinky A final with James Robertson on pole position today, followed by Martin Reeder in the 2 spot, Lee Young in the 3, Dave Parkin in 4, Harley Young 5, and Matt White in 6. So, drivers ready then, marshals ready, let's race. Oh, careful at the back. So, good start there for James at the front of the pack in the bright orange touring car. So as we are 1 minute into this race, the 3 at the back seem to be putting on a bit of a race with each other. We've got Lee Young in 4th place, closely followed with Dave Parkin.
The running order at 2 minutes is 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 6, 7.
So that's James, Martin, Lee, Harley, Dave and Matthew. So James is the lead car in the bright orange. We could have a marshal in the middle for Matt. Thank you. So Martin Reeder then on the main straight now is your 2nd place car. Thank you, Lee. So if we could have drivers for race 2 getting ready, mini stop B final.
The running order at 4 minutes is 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7.
So James in the bright orange touring car here on lap 15. He comes around to complete lap 16. His fastest lap that time round with a 16.01. He's got a lap ahead of everybody else on the field at the moment. Martin Reeder in second place on the main straight there. Third place is Lee Young, just gone down the main straight.
One, two.
As James finished, Martin finished.
5, 3, 4, 6. Race over. The finishing order is 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7. 2 minutes till race 2.
Okay then, so just the three of you by the look of it. We'll go with the grid order there with Daniel Saunders, Bradley Bolt and Andy Borrell. So 10 seconds drivers, let's race. So good start there for Daniel Saunders then in the dark blue shell. Bit wide on the corner there. Bradley seems to try to make his way through as Andy goes underneath. So down the main straight then we've got Daniel, we've got Andy, we've got Bradley. So Daniel Saunders then is the lead car as Bradley looks to try and make a pass on him. Daniel keeping it tight, shutting the door down for Bradley on the top corner. Bradley looks up the inside, so they go down the track side by side. Oh, and a mistake for Daniel. So Bradley in the bright blue then by the driver's stand. So there's first place Bradley, second place Daniel, and we've got the red one here of Andy Borrell in third. So Bradley's pulling a bit of a gap now as he comes down the main straight. And we've got a 4-second gap to Daniel.
The running order at 2 minutes is 3, 2, 4, 1, 5.
So halfway into this race. So 3 minutes in then with Bradley Bolt is your first place with the blue M chassis there. So drivers for race 3 getting ready please, mini stock A final.
The running order at 4 minutes is 3, 2, 4, 1, 5.
So just gone 4 minutes then, and Daniel Saunders putting on a bit of a late charge. So there's Bradley across the line and Daniel on the main straight now. So 4-second gap. Daniel doing his best to chase down first place. So 20 seconds left. And we've got Bradley, Daniel and Andy on track. Oh.
3, 4, race over. The finishing order is 3, 2, 4, 1, 5, 2 minutes till race 3.
Okay then, so let's do it. Race 3, mini stock A final. We have got Jake Elford on pole, followed by Steve Bennett in the 2 spot, Joe Wooten in the 3, Elliot Hall in 4, and Mark Finch in 5th. So the grid is ready, the marshals are ready, let's race. And all cars off and running there then with a good start from Jake Elford in the blue. So as they come round to complete the first lap then, we've got Jake Elford in the blue and Steve Bennett is the second, third is Joe, fourth is Mark. So Jake for lap 2 then, followed by Mark, followed by Steve, Joe and Elliot. Oh, and a bit of a pass there, so it's getting racy at the back. As Mark Finch comes down the main straight on second place. This time round is then Steve third, Elliot fourth and Joe fifth. So Jake currently with a 6-second lead. There's Mark on the main straight, followed by Joe, followed by Steve, followed by Elliot. So second and third have got a bit of a race going on as Mark makes a small mistake. Allows Joe to get a little bit closer with less than half a second between those two that time round. So in the tight chicane in the middle we see Mark Finch.
The running order at 2 minutes is 1, 5, 3, 4, 2.
So a couple of little battles going on here on the track then. We've got Mark and Joe on the main straight now, followed by Elliot and Steve. Oh, and second and third having a bit of a coming together there. Looks like Joe's just got past. So a change of position. Joe into second place onto the main straight now, followed by Mark. Oh, a mistake for Joe. So Elliot looking to capitalise on that as well. So Mark Vincent as they all, oh, nose to tail, bonnet to bumper. So what's that done to it then? Elliot in second, Joe in third, Mark in fourth. Some close racing going on with this one. So Elliot on the main straight is your second place, followed by Joe. There is not much between these guys at the moment.
The running order at 4 minutes is 1, 4, 3, 2, 5.
Oh, and a car on its roof at the top of the straight here. Thank you, James. So if we could have drivers for race 4 getting ready, please. You guys are up next with the Frontie A final. 30 seconds left of this one as we see Jake Elford on the main straight, lap 14. So they are spread out a little bit now. So the lead car in the bright blue M chassis of Jake Elford, followed by Elliot Hall in second. So Elliot coming along the short straight there. His second place car.
5, 1.
So across the line for Jake. Elliot finished second. Joe
3,
third.
2.
Steve fourth.
Race over. The finishing order is 1, 4, 3, 2, 5. 2 minutes till race 4.
Okay then, grid formation for the Frontie A final. We've got Michael on pole position, followed by James Corley in the 2, Dan Thorne in 3, Carl Brooks in 4th, Jeff White in 5th, and Stu Brooks in 6th place. So track prepared, drivers are ready, marshals are ready, let's race. Drivers off and running cleanly. Still in the order they started, so we've got Michael, we've got James, we've got Dan as your 1, 2, 3 as they come around to complete the first lap here, so on the main straight. Michael, James, Dan, Carl. Nice to see Carl back racing with us today. So a bit of a race going on with second and third there. So James Corley and Dan Thorne. Dan in the green and James in the bright orange. They're just coming around the top section onto the main straight now. So that's James and Dan. 0.6 seconds between the two of them. Ooh, bit of a mistake from Dan, allows James to spread that gap out a little bit. So 3 seconds now is the gap to those two.
The running order at 2 minutes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So first and second then, we've got Michael in the slightly lighter orange car. He's first place, followed by James, looking on the main straight now as they go down across the line a lap 8. We've got Michael and James is your 1-2. Oh, thank you, Marshall. So a bit of an issue there for James. Had to be marshalled there. So not much between these top 3 cars on track at the moment. 3 minutes in, and less than 2 seconds between 1, 2, 3. So if we could have drivers for race 5 getting ready, please. Drivers for race 5.
The running order at 4 minutes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 30 seconds left of this one then, and a mistake for the leader allows James to close right up. So the 2 orange ones here racing together of Michael and James. Michael shutting the door, and I think that sees Dan making his way to second place. So Dan in the green made the most of that situation there, and he is in second place in the green between these 2 orange ones. So as they come round to cross the line, James looking to see if he can get past.
1, 3, 2, 5. 6. Race over. The finishing order is 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2 minutes till race 5.
Okay then, thank you, Frontie drivers. Michael Bolt, followed by Dan Thorne, James Corley, Carl Brooks, Jeff White and Stu Brooks. LMP A final, Paul Ashton on pole position. Followed by John Pryor in the 2, Sam Exton 3, Derek Jones 4, Paul Bravery 5, Thomas Pryor 6, and Mark Ivy 7. Marshals ready, drivers ready, let's race. Okay then, so as they come round to complete the first lap with Paul Ash, Sam and Derek. Nice to see Sam Exton racing back at his local home club. Had to go away for travels with work, but it's nice to see him when he can make it. Going through this top section onto the main straight is Paul Ash, followed by Derek Jones with a 3-second gap. So through the central chicane, through the top corner into the main straight, Paul Ash 14.61 fastest lap time across the short straight. Thank you, Jeff. A bit of a problem for Thomas.
The running order at 2 minutes is 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 7, 6.
Okay, so that was Paul, Derek, John, Sam, Paul Bravery, Mark Ivy and Thomas. So Paul Ash on the main straight now, the lead car. So Derek and John then, a bit of a race going on there with second and third. Derek in the blue, John in the white. As they come round, the back markers there. Sam's joining in with that, so the two white ones now very close together. So there goes Derek in the blue, then John, then Sam. So across the short straight through the central chicane, right in front of the driver's stand. That's your second, third and fourth. So nice to see John finding some form this week, and young Sam showing us he's not forgotten how to do it. Sam racing with us from a young age. It's nice to see him back on the track now, still performing well. So fourth place is the white car of Sam as they spread out a little bit.
The running order at 4 minutes is 1, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7, 6.
So John is working on Derek there, Derek in the blue. Sean's doing all he can to shut the gap down, see if he can make a pass on Derek. Oh, Derek keeping it tight. On the main straight now, Derek in the blue is the second place, followed by John. So through the central chicane there, back past the driver's stand, onto the top corner then, Derek and John. Bit of a race going on here. We're into the final 10 seconds of the race. So Derek Jones in the blue, John in the white. Getting ever closer.
5, 4, 2, 3, 1. 7. Race over. The finishing order is 1, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7, 6.
Good racing drivers. So that was Paul Ash taking the win for the LMP class, followed by Derek Jones in second, John in third, Sam fourth, Paul fifth, Mark sixth and Thomas seventh.